Welcome back, Blood Bowl fans, to the Kringle Cup 3. Count them, 1, 2, 3. I've got casting right here next to me. I've got Coach Alec.
Hey.
We've also got Coach Cole out here on the field.
Yo.
And today we're here to watch the game between the Renegades of Funk and the Feraligators. I'm really excited. How about you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Okay. Well, let's bring on our first guest, who's Coach Drew of the Feraligators. Coach Drew, you with us?
Hello. I am here.
Hello, Coach Drew. How are you feeling going into this game? I like your polo.
I'm feeling good. Oh, thank you very much. I figured I should,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm just on my work clothes. And
Yeah.
we got a new player with us today. Big boy. Straight from the field, so we'll see how he does.
Oh. Oh.
Straight from where?
He's a farm boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Careful with that, Alec. Anyways, yeah. So, any specific thoughts about this matchup?
No, I know he's got a couple big guys himself, and we'll have to see how my guys match up against them,
All
because I know
right.
they can be a lot to handle, and they've done a lot of damage to previous teams.
Not this one, but yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited to see it, and thank you for speaking with us, Coach Drew. We're gonna bring on our next guest, Coach Connor of the Renegades of Funk. Are you with us, Coach Connor?
Yes,
What do you got
hi.
in your hand there?
Well, we got hammered so bad last game. We were adjusting to a new player, and my guys just weren't really feeling the rice. Their hands were so greasy, as Caster Alec put it. So I was getting hammered myself, and I was building the Saddam Hussein hiding place Lego creator set.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought to myself, I need to come out of hiding, and I need to fight before the Blackhawks get me. So here I am, enjoying a nice old-fashioned, ready to throw down in some Blood Bowl. Remember what I said the last game? It's either a battle of the wits or a battle of the rolls, but I ain't got too many wits right now, so I'm hoping it's a battle of the rolls, baby.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Okay. Coaches, go ahead and mute and deafen and start in the game. I said starting. Damn it. Stupid, 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 stupid. Anyways, Coach Alec, Coach Cole, do you guys have any specific thoughts about this matchup? We'll start with you, Coach Alec.
Honestly, I think the Feraligators just came off of a really close game last time they played against the BBC. And so I think Coach Drew is going to be fighting pretty hard here. We saw Coach Connor also come off of a loss as well, too. But I think the what's it called, the new Croxagore that Coach Drew has on his team will be a key component in
Mm-hmm.
kind of holding up his front line.
Yeah. Coach Cole, what about you?
I'm interesting to see how well the Croxagore will do.
Yeah, I think we all are. It's a new player, a big guy, kind of in round 4, which is interesting. It's not, super late in the season, but it's also not exactly early. So this introduction could really change the way things are going for this team.
Yeah, I mean, and besides the Croxagore, Coach Drew also has quite a bit of the 4 strength sources too. So it's like even if Coach Drew just puts his Croxagore on one of these big guys to kind of match up, Coach Drew can also spread out those sources and kind of conquer the other
Hmm.
big guys as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Look at the
yep.
7 fan factor for the Feraligators compared to the 4 for Renegades of Funk. Wow, I did not realize the Feraligators had that much fan factor. That's crazy.
He
Uh,
must have rolled pretty high, I guess, on his end of game wins right there.
uh-huh. And Renegades of Funk will receive the ball.
Did any was there any petty cash spent for either team?
I don't think so.
So it
There's
looks
a
like
way
they're
to
pretty.
check.
I guess I could leave this game and just check and then rejoin it.
No, I can check. I see. So, nope. I don't think I don't think so.
Okay. I always thought since Coach Connor had like 3 big guys, his team value would be pretty high, but when you take a look at the rest of his team, they're pretty much all just linemen. I guess save for the Dark Elf and the thrower.
Kickoff.
Oh my God, it's right at the line of scrimmage right here in
That
midfield.
this is gonna be crazy. This scrap is
Yeah.
gonna go wild.
Yeah, Coach Connor really needs to kind of open up some space around this ball if he wants to grab hold of it to secure it away from these skinks.
Yeah, Cole, do you have a favorite to win the match?
I kind of see what Coach Connor can do,
You think Coach Connor's gonna
so I wanna.
be able to pull it off?
I mean, let's be real here. We want to see the Lizardman team lose always, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's just a given. But, you know, if you take away the teams and just say which coach do you think is going to come out on top, who's going to, you know, perform the best,
Neither of them,
it could be
'cause
anybody's match.
They both don't have teams. He took them away.
Okay, fine. In a fist fight, if it came down to
All right, well, we're starting off with a pretty good start for Connor here, as far as
Oh, yeah.
punching goes. Oh. And so what do we think the advantages are to having the Croxagore versus not?
Well, he is a 5 strength player, so like I think we said before, he can just stay on at least one of these big guys and kind of just keep him at bay. You know? And he does have
Maybe-
6 movement too, so he's a pretty mobile big guy at that.
Wow.
He also brings in the prehensile tail.
Oh, word? So that's big. I didn't realize he also had the prehensile tail.
Yep, that -1 to all dodge rolls could come in handy for Coach Drew here if he manages to put that player around the ball.
Ooh, interesting pickup. Failed. It's gonna take.
Oh,
Oh, oh no!
Coach Drew is just looking like, hey, I'll take it. You know, if it happens, it happens.
He rolled a 6 for that.
Yep. I really think Coach Connor.
Well, he had a
It was a
-6
-6.
for the modifier.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, he rolls a 1 on the bonehead. Is he gonna re-roll this? No, he keeps it. It's
No.
probably a smart play to do that.
No, that wouldn't have been worth it.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much strength to put some guys over there, so I think he was hoping to free up Cuban Croc to be able to give some assistance. And this Skink's gonna have a tough dodge to get out, especially with that lagging tail on the Rat Ogre too. So if Coach Drew does opt to try to dodge out, it's gonna be a little tough.
Yeah. Well, looks like Family Stone's gonna be going down. Kind of opens the path a little for the ball carrier. Not very well, considering he's basically surrounded, but he might be able to pull it off. He does have dodge.
It'd be crazy if Coach Drew dodges out, hands it off to Charlie the Chameleon, then just wraps it around that left side of the field. Oh, he's gonna just place him here by the side.
This is, oh man, this is already starting to look a little brutal. If he keeps getting good rolls like these, oh man. It's interesting Connor kept that same lineup. The lining up, I guess he lined up first, didn't he? No, he lined up second.
Yeah, Coach Connor put his guys
Yeah,
after Drew did.
and he did this in my game against him as well. It's he does the 1-to-1 big guy to lineman. It's really an interesting setup. I don't know. I would rather
Yeah.
have the big guy tie down multiple, or like use them all to like charge in one spot. And he kind of uses his big guys just like advanced players, not even necessarily like big guys.
Yeah. On the other hand, too, you could also spread them out, put one on each wing of the field, and lock down that area, and then have one of your other big guys front and
Yeah.
center to kind of hold down the midfield.
That's
There's not really
absolutely
like a
true.
yeah, there's not a right way to do it, but there's multiple variations you could run with. But all we've seen from him so far is just kind of stacking them all in that mid area.
Well, that was a big blitz from Rick James. He's got the frenzy, and he's next to the ball now. He's pushed down Nile Croc. But that
Yeah,
was
now we got 3 players right here by the ball that can kind of start
yeah.
infiltrating and making some moves.
I don't think they can really pick up the ball yet, but yeah, they are there now.
Yeah. It'd be tough. He would have to use, I think, the gang to kind of get that ball just because that elf has the best ball handling skills, especially when
Yeah.
it comes to picking it up. So if Coach Connor does decide to try to go for it, he's got to use that elf.
Ooh, we got a failed roll on really stupid from Shaka Khan. Okay, Marvin Gaye's got a good hit. A stun even.
That's big.
This could be the breakout Connor needs.
Oh, he's using
Whoa!
elf to pick it up.
Oh,
He
he's
succeeds.
got it. Now
I don't
what?
know if he's not in a great spot though. I mean, he's surrounded by 3 of Coach Drew's players right here.
I was wondering if he was gonna dodge out or not. Oh, here comes my favorite skill. I love seeing shadowing come out.
He
Cole,
makes a
do you?
4+ dodge. Wow.
Wow, that was crazy. Cole, do you remember who did you play? I think it was in Blood Bowl 2, and you had that one character was shadowing, and he just followed the guy around like you rolled successfully like 6 times or something.
No, it was Coach Drew with his
That was
sources.
that was so good though. Yeah, Coach Drew, kind of a Lizardman loyalist at this point now. He might not ever play another team again. Hopefully, if he loses, it'll maybe get him to branch out a little bit. Encourage that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you gotta.
Auto reroll. Oh. Drew just said what the and then the F word. I saw his mouth on the player cam there.
Oh God.
I would be upset too.
Yeah.
Rolling into double red skulls.
Didn't that happen to you?
It's happened to me quite a few times.
Oh! Back to
Alright.
back to back to back. There,
Oh, but this one
rerolled
turns
for the
out a
pow.
little bit better.
Man, it's turn 3 and we're already down to just one reroll in play. And
These are my
that
favorite
belongs
ones,
to
too.
Drew. Yeah, it's fun because it really spices things up.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna put sidestep here too.
Oh,
Where's he gonna place it?
who knows, man?
I think you gotta stay close to that ball carrier.
Yeah, you got to try to keep in his way. Yeah, that was probably the best way to go. Yeah, sidestep. Honestly, the real power behind sidestep is not that you can push them anywhere. It's that you get to choose when you get pushed, and it's so big. Oh, the gang is attacking, not a blitz.
He's still holding this pocket now. It's still looking.
He's got 2
A
people
little
down
spicy.
right next to him who can do a standing blitz on him this next turn.
Yeah. It's I think it'd just be a single dice roll though.
Maybe.
I think with all the coverage players that are on these guys here, even though Nile Croc has one more strength.
Oh, here's a good hit. Yeah, if I was Connor, I would try to foul the skink on the ground. Yeah, you want to start getting these guys out as early as possible.
Oh,
But they're both going down. So it's not that big a deal. That's my mentality.
yep, that's true. I think Coach Drew needs to try to stand up his Crocs to Gore now. He didn't get to last turn, and having him up to be able to kind of create some. Oh, that's 2 in a row.
He just cannot get this guy up.
This guy just wants to stay down. He's daydreaming right now. He's like, man, I'm taking a nap. This new player doesn't understand how the Feraligators seem to be operating here. I think he might have missed out on some practice.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have put him in the other space, I think, to kind of keep him boxed up.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, Prince. Don't forget, there is a bounty on Prince.
Yeah, Prince might have his head cut off here. We'll see,
Oh,
though.
uh-oh. Oh, look at he's plugging these holes here. Yep. All stopped up.
Rolling
Oh, the red dice.
Is he gonna re-roll it? I think you got to. It's the ball carrier and it's.
No, he has block. So, oh, he did re-roll it,
that's
and it was so
huge.
good. Except the
But he
gang
has-
has dodge.
Yeah, man, that could have been.
Actually, the gang has blodge. I just noticed.
Yeah, he's coming together as a very fierce player for Coach Connor. There we go.
I almost wonder if that's actually a better spot for the gang.
I don't think so. I mean, if he was up there putting presence on the ball, all he had to do was just blow out 2 of these skinks here.
Cole, what do you think?
He's gonna have to knock down his own ball carrier. He rolled a 1.
Oh shit!
Ball carrier's gonna go down.
You know what?
That-
It was a
that'll
much
cause
worse spot.
turnover.
Hey, at least he can
Oh,
still
shit.
attack though.
Oh my God, Connor is pissing and
That's a
crying.
turnover.
Can we get a look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
because it
Connor
was the
cam?
carrier. I forgot it was. Yeah.
Oh my
That's so
God,
unlucky.
he's not happy. Connor cam right there. Wow.
Oh, the Croc score finally stands up with a blitz
Oh my
onto
gosh.
Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is going to be going down.
Huge.
I want to see Prince get fucked here.
Okay.
Not literally, not like in the sexual context, but I want to see him get messed up. If you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean.
knew
Like,
what
he
you
just-
meant. I was just having a little
Okay.
fun with you. Just having a little fun.
Little funsky doodles.
Hee.
There we go.
Oh,
Prince is gonna go out.
let's go. Let's get the death on. I want to see the.
See a death on Prince.
Get him. Shh, that wasn't even nothing.
Nothing. He's unscathed. The crowd is just not doing enough.
The
I guess
crowd is going mild.
Yeah, they're going mild as hell. I thought, there'd be a death, especially since Coach Drew has most of the fans here.
Oh, big hit on the flea.
this whole right side of the field is just like a big plug right here. There's no gaps to run through. It's just like if you want to get to the back side here, you got to take a long route to walk around.
Yep.
And we might see a blender happen potentially. You know, if Coach Connor is able to push some of these skinks towards the sidelines and they don't get out, it could look ugly. But Coach Drew is he is retreating back towards the midfield, it looks like. Waiting for reinforcements to come from the rest of his team. Yeah, I think Coach Connor really messed up here because he all the Sauruses were on that other side of the field away from the ball, but now he's kind of let Coach Drew bring him back in.
Oh!
That lagging tail really adds some difficulty to that. Even though he did roll a 1 there, you know, it's still well he rolled a 2 and then a 1, but
I know what
it's
you're
a
saying.
3+.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, 4 plus. Yeah, there we go.
Don't
Still
worry
adds
about
a
it.
pretty good difficulty factor there. Coach Connor needs to make some big plays here.
Yep. I think it all starts with Rick James.
Rick James needs to come through and blast Niall Croc out of here, I think.
Yes, sir. There it is.
That's going to be a big hit.
Or not. I guess he does have 10 armor value. That's crazy. Where'd he get all that at?
I think it's the scales on the back.
Oh, the standing blitz on the Kyle Komodo. Just a push. You know where you gotta push him.
Yep, push him in the side.
But he might want to use the gang to pick up the ball. So he's
I think so. I think you gotta stay put. Go to try to pick up, and then I don't know where you run it because there's not very much safe space here. All right, now is he going to use him to pick up the ball here? I think he should. And he does. Successful. I think keeping him behind the Rat Ogre might be one of the more safer spots.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't prove very safe just a little bit ago. Cole, do you think, where would you put him? We're talking to the champion. They're in progress right now. The current best in the league. Oh, he just left him there.
Yeah. Oh, he got pro, and he uses it.
Big pro.
There we go. And I was about to say, I was like, he's left open in the back.
Why
Charlie
didn't he
flank
just
around,
stomp him?
I know, right? Push is good enough. Get him out of here. And that's a both down. That's fine.
We'll take it. Ooh, the stun's not that pretty though.
Yeah. But hey, at least you kind of prevented Cuban Croc from being able to attack. I don't think Connor tried to stand up any of his big guys this last turn. He just kind of leaves them on the ground, and I think that's kind of hindering him here.
Yeah.
I think Coach Drew needs to start putting some more reinforcements back on his side of the field. Because if the Skink goes down or the Nile Croc goes down, the gang can kind of just run it up that sideline there. There we go. Real question is, who's going to be performing the blitz here?
Yeah, that is the real question.
I think Dinosuchus would be a big opener to come through to just break open on Miles Davis or even Stevie Wonder.
Um, two. Oh.
I think what you do here if you're Coach Connor, uh, you try to go for Nile Croc, take him down, and just leave that skink there for Flea to hit.
And you know what? I said you were uploading the last game. No, I would record, but actually that was you played the last game. That was Davis.
I uploaded the one from yesterday today though. I
Yeah.
thought that's what you were talking about.
Nope. I was like, oh, his computer's busy, but I was happy to record it. It's not that I don't like record. I do like recording. I have the Pog desk set up. I like that a lot. But I was just like, oh yeah, yeah. I'll just take a load off Alec. But
Well, I appreciate you.
yeah, you didn't have a load for me to take off. Which is, I would love to take your load, but
You can always take my load.
I wonder if Davis has uploaded that one yet.
It started to. No big hits yet, but this could get interesting here. Now that all these players are on other opponents, Coach Connor could potentially make some big hits here and create some headway.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is a big pile up.
Whoa.
He's been going after the skink. I think going after the croc would have been a little bit of a better play. Doesn't even use brawler. Why didn't you just take the brawler and just do that?
Who knows? Maybe he doesn't realize he has it. Maybe he's just like so tunnel visioned.
Yep, possibly.
But yeah, the croc would have been the much better option. But I think he
Well, he
wanted
has
the easy push out.
a little way to escape now.
Just a little way though.
Where's Coach Drew gonna put his player?
He should have just put him to the right, I think. Or I don't know what direction you're looking from. But
Yeah, no, I'm the bottom of my screen has the Crocs Gore.
yeah. Yeah, he should have just put him over to the right so he was still in the tackle zone of the ball carrier.
That's what I was thinking.
Because he can't he couldn't be pushed out next turn anyways. It is still risky being on the edge, but like he would have just been pushed further back if he got hit again. It would have been
I think,
NBD.
yeah. Marvin Gaye needs to do a standing blitz onto somebody and just come in like a freight train onto this backside.
Wah 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 wah.
And he rolls a one. He did what I say. It just didn't work out. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. None of his big guys are wanting to perform right
Yeah,
now.
this is
except
the other
for
thing,
Rick James.
because all these big guys have trouble getting up. So having your team made of 3 big guys, I actually think is worse than having just one.
It's very risky. I mean, they're big guys. They do a lot of damage, right? But you're also at the risk of them rolling ones and not doing what you want them to do.
Yeah, it's not near as good as it sounds, like right off the bat.
I think Coach Connor needs to take some time, go to the practice fields, and kind of rework. Because right now he's left the troll. Ooh, it's a failed dodge.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
leaves, oh, shadowing works too. This troll doesn't have another player around him to give that +2 to standing
Oh
up or
my
doing
god.
action.
The blender is right here in front of us.
Yep, it's about to go down.
Yeah, Fortnite. It is about to go down. And
Go.
also, I do want to point out Rick James is right there.
I think we might see a blitz coming out from Dinosuchus onto
Yeah,
Rick James.
he should go for the ball, but you also like if I'm Coach Drew, I'm like I really want to fucking push the big guy out and
It's
get
so
him.
tempting.
It's so tempting.
You gotta go for it. I think it's worth it, right? Like,
I don't
hell,
know.
he could put Barry the Basilisk behind Rick James and blitz with Black Cayman there. Oh, I think that's
Oh,
what he's doing right
it.
now. He wants to blitz with one of these sources.
That's crazy that he's not gonna use Dinosuchus. But
I know
Dinosuchus could walk
Dinosuchus
up
is
there
just
with his
eyeing him down.
prehensile tail and just get all up in their grill up there.
Yep. Maybe that's what he's planning on doing.
Yeah, he can just box them in right now.
Although he is using skinks to kind of create that box, so it's going to be a little flimsy one at that. But if you keep him there for your turn...
Oh, there's the blitz onto the ball carrier.
Oh, and he has block!
No rerolls. Oh.
You should have blitzed Rick James when you had the chance.
Yeah, Rick
Coach
James
Drew.
lives to see another turn.
Like, you didn't have to get the ball down there. You pretty much have control of it in that tight little pocket.
Yeah.
You know? You just
I don't think
move some of your sources over,
if
cover him.
if Connor doesn't pop off this turn, he can't score. He's got to like get real lucky.
Yeah, Rick James needs to create a big opening. I think you go for Larry the Lizard. Hopefully you get a push and then a knockdown so you can kind of get around Kyle the Komodo. Create a nice running lane. Oh, you know what would be fucking nuts? Just Rick James takes out Kyle the Komodo and then blitzes with Marvin Gaye, creates a giant opening somewhere. He's gonna blitz with Marvin Gaye. It's successful. It's gonna be a push.
Okay.
He does have frenzy.
Yep.
Oh, it's just another push. Yeah, I Coach Connor kind of just plugged up his running lane here. But there is a possibility still. I think you just create a opening with Rick James here.
All you have to do is believe in the power of the dice.
Use Brawler. Damn
Yeah,
it.
why didn't he use... I don't know, man.
All right, now you got to make some crazy dodge rolls with the gang.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Honestly, I said a lot of my game against Connor was luck, but then I rewatched it today, and he did goof up quite a bit. I'm not gonna say it was entirely
he
goof
says
up.
it's a lot of dice rolls, but he made a lot of mistakes of not picking up the ball carrier and
Not
stuff
picking
like that.
and not picking people up, and also not using Brawler. That's like, oh. I don't want to take it away from him. I did get really lucky that game, not gonna lie.
Yeah, the
But
red dice were very lucky.
Also, yeah, but also like my luck was helped out a little bit.
Here's the thing, luck and skill kind of go hand in hand too. Like luck can only carry you so far if you're not going to be making great plays, right? So it's like if you make a bunch of great plays and they work out for you a decent amount of the time.
Yeah, and that's the luck can only hold you so far back too.
Yeah.
Or unluck, you know. And then if you have you can counteract it. No, you're not going to say like even the best players get really shitty luck and just get shat on, but yeah, we at the end of that game, we both completely attributed that to luck, and then I rewatched it and I was like, "No, actually, I'm not that bad." And Connor made a few mistakes that I capitalized on. And that's what's happening here. Coach Drew is capitalizing on these mistakes, except Connor's still fighting. He's got a really good fighting chance here. He's only got one skink he has to dodge away from at the moment to run it in for and rush for a touchdown.
Yep. And I think if you're Coach Drew here, you might use Dino Psychus to try to take out Rick James, and then I don't know what else you do from there, but you got to stop that ball carrier. You got to get an opening somehow.
I think American Gator can reach if he rushes. Cole confirm?
Yes.
Okay, that's one good Cole confirm. So, yeah.
I don't know if he can.
Did he
He'd
just
have to make some
spend
dodges.
his entire minute thinking?
Yes, he did. His entire 2 minutes,
Yeah,
actually.
his entire 2 minutes. Just, I can smell the smoke from here.
He's pondering the orb right now, wondering what he shall do. Ponder thy orb.
Oh,
Start making
losing.
some hits. Just go for it. Just start rolling the dice, baby. It's
Yeah,
gonna
the
take
more
you
he
too
sits
long.
here and does nothing, the worse it's gonna be for him.
There we go. That's a good hit.
Mm-hmm. And it puts Dinocycus in his tail in a good spot next to the gang.
Now you can use Kyle the Komodo to attack the gang. Although, oh,
Big
and
hit
that's a
from
good
Larry the
hit.
Lizard.
I think
Oh,
that's gonna stop Coach Connor from scoring here indefinitely. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
absolutely. But I don't think Drew can score either.
No, there's no way.
But the
Well, I mean, actually, there is still technically a chance if he moves Black Cayman out of the way. Well, he can't. He has to fuck it. Never mind.
well, he does have Kyle Okamoto who could run in, pick it up, run out, hand off to Stink the Skink, and
Yeah, that's
he'd
definitely
probably
a
have to roll a
possibility.
6 or 2.
He needs to get Marvin Gaye out of the way first, though. Oh,
Oh,
he's
there's
going
a big foul.
foul. Just gonna be a stun.
But he's planning for the
He's
future there. He's trying to get bodies off the field to make it easier for the next
he's
half.
used half of his chest time already.
Have we come into a situation where somebody runs out of chest time yet? What happens then?
I think your turn ends after the 2 minutes when it happens. But Robbie
Yeah,
was
with
awfully
hard
close.
auto pass, too.
Yeah, I know.
He had like 30 seconds left, I think, or something like that. Where were these rolls earlier? What were you thinking, Coach Drew?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know why you used Kyle Komodo to do a foul. You could have tried to make a break for it.
I
You
think
know,
he's got a
it's like,
nice juicy hit against Marvin Gaye here too.
that's what I'm saying. Like, use Black Cayman, just roll the dice, baby.
Everywhere you look, it's full of opportunity. You just have to see it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take those risks, anyways.
Okay, now here's Connor. Yeah, and there's no chance he can score. So what does he do? He's got to start hitting back.
You think you kill as many skinks as possible.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh.
Does not shadow. That's probably smart. If you moved down, then Family Stone could have messed him up.
Yeah. I know. Ooh, I just got the chills. What the hell?
There's a ghost touching you. I don't know where, but he's
My
touching
wee
you.
wee.
Yeah, probably. Chaka Khan just loves laying down. I think he stayed down for this whole game almost. No blitz coming out from Rick James. Who is he going to blitz with?
Nobody?
Nobody? Question mark.
Nobody.
He could blitz with, I guess, Family Stone. Just go for it. Blitz somebody, brother.
Yeah, let's see a hit, Connor. You got to get some bodies off the field. You
Pick
can't
up the...
score, dude.
He just wanted to prove that he could if he had one more turn left.
Maybe he doesn't realize, because that happened to me earlier. I was like, oh, wait.
I know you. I remember the last turn. I was like, saw you grabbing the ball and running it. I was like, I wonder if he knows there's one turn left or he's just flexing right now. And then you went to
I
go
was
put
not
coverage on the
flexing.
ball. And I was like, oh, he genuinely thinks there's
I was not paying attention. And I was like, and then the half ended. I was like, oh, damn.
Were you just like, why is he like leaving this side of the field just all
Yeah,
open
I
for
know.
me
I was
here?
like, hell yeah, let's go.
I was just like, whatever.
Oh, shit.
That was so funny.
That was a good game we had. If
Uh-oh.
you haven't seen mine and Coach Alex's game yet, it is up on the YouTube as of now. I've confirmed. Good game. Go watch it.
It's rat versus rat.
Rat versus rat. Coach Alec played very well. I played very well. Not going to give you any more spoilers than we already have.
Yeah, I realize playing with that many journeymen can be difficult because it's like whenever you want to do like a blitz or something with them, you got to realize that they have a loner and you can't
Yeah.
rely on them super well.
That's how I still don't understand how Hirsch did it.
I know. Well, because they all had block on them, you know? So it's like, even if he was going for like a single die roll, since they all had block, it's like the
That's
odds are still almost in your favor.
Yeah, dwarves are so annoying. If you haven't played Hirsch yet, start putting wrestle on your people if you can.
Yeah. Or fend, even. I mean, even having fend, just keeping them locked together, that way they can't move. You
Yeah.
can break away pretty easily.
Oh, here comes the big foul. Not really.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The blender was so close to happening, but it never
Yeah,
did,
it
you
was
know?
right there. It was completely like they pulled it out of the box, they put it together, they read the instructions, and then never plugged it in.
I know. No hit onto Rick James, just a push.
All right. 0-0 at the half. Coaches, how do you feel about that first half? How do you think the game's gonna go going forward?
I think it was a very, like, for it being a clusterfuck of a first half and just holding the ball in one spot, there was no injuries. No, none of them. And they were getting knocked down plenty. So that blows my mind that, you know, I'm just like, usually, I'll say in this case, like my team, it'll just be a random hit and then I'll have players just get injured and stuff and they'll just be kind of like spread out. But like here, they're all grouped together, lots of knockdowns happening, nothing. And I'm
Yep.
like, where's the aggressiveness? I want to see some bodies hit the floor, you know?
Exactly. Coach Cole, how do you feel about that first half, and how do you think the rest of the game is gonna go based on that?
Well, a lot happened, but there was no results.
Yeah, a lot happened and nothing happened at the same time.
I think maybe Coach Drew will be able to sneak through the defensive lineup, and then that'll put Coach Connor on the hard grind to try and tie it back up.
Mm. Yeah. So you think Coach Drew is the current favorite to win the match, even by a small margin?
I think so, honestly. I mean, just looking at Connor's lineup right here, he put his Dark Elf and his thrower on the front lines.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, the Dark Elf has block, so I'm like, maybe there's a reason for that. But your thrower, I feel like you should never put your thrower on the front line, you know? Like, that's somebody you kind of want to keep maybe in the backfield a little bit.
And that's another thing. We haven't really seen any throwing come out.
Yeah. That's the thing I hate about having teams like you and I are in similar spots where it's like you have a Coach Connor has a Dark Elf who has better agility than your thrower does.
Yeah.
And so it's like a lot easier to technically pick up the ball since they have a better agility. So it's almost like they become redundant. They're almost like two of the same.
Well, if you get two throwers, you can stand one next to the other when they go for the pickup.
That's true.
It helps out a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think Coach Connor should reevaluate next time he does his formation. Probably put a lineman there
Well,
instead of a
yeah,
thrower.
number one, I think we as a league have all come to the conclusion, and it's not like anybody's talked about this or anything, but just like watching the games, I think we as a league have come to the conclusion that just placing everybody on the front line is not optimal. In fact, it's much less than optimal. It's kind of like the worst thing you can do. Um, unless you have a really bashy team and you're receiving the ball. But if neither of those are the case, then it's like, what are you thinking?
Oh yeah, on defense, it's like why put your player against on the line on defense? You don't want to have that attacking team just knock your players down for
Mm-mm.
for nothing.
Yeah.
You can still cover the same tackle zones, but putting them one spot back, you know.
Like the only team I can fathom doing that and it not being like kind of stupid is Rock Hard.
Yeah, Yeah, those dwarves need as much space as they can get since their movement's so little. So it's like stacking them all up there kind of works
Yeah,
in their favor, honestly.
and the dwarves want to be touching you because again, like you said with the movement, they can't go very far, and they want to be next to you so they can hit you. So for the dwarves, putting them all in one straight line kind of makes sense. For everybody else, it's really like suboptimal.
Yeah, I think when you're on defense, just let the team come to you. There's no reason for you to really push into them on when they're attacking you. You know, it's like
Yeah, you don't need to hold the 50-yard line. Like it's not trench warfare here. You know, you can let them have a little bit. You can back up and get in a better spot.
yeah, I mean, if they take 1 or 2 tiles away from you and move up the field a little bit, like 1 or 2 tiles, that's nothing. You know,
It
you got
is
the rest of
nothing.
the field to work with.
Do you have any input on this, Coach Cole?
I think you're right about the dwarves. I think they're one of the few teams that can just go 7 on the line.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're strong. You know, all of them pretty much got blocks, so it's like you can rely on them to pretty much either get pushes or knock down the other player.
Oh,
We're gonna see a reroll come out. Drew's only reroll. I don't know. I
I
mean,
would
you've
no. I
got
think I would just because I don't know. I think Connor's in a good spot to just come back there and mess stuff up, but he didn't do it. And he's just gonna take the bounce. It's nothing crazy.
If Cupid Croc goes down, they have a good shot at trying to scoop it up from the gang.
Mhm.
indeed. Yeah, the gang could easily break through into there, and then he could also send Cool down there as well through that opening.
Yeah, here. I mean, look at this line of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 players just lined up here together. It's wild. Although it is making them pretty strong, spread out here. But I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, another one coming out from Marvin Gaye. He's just not having it today, man.
Yeah.
Both Chaka Khan and Marvin Gaye have been very cold.
No, that's the thing with when I played Coach Connor after the end of the game, I said 3 big guys is 3 too many, and I really think the big guys are not like I could have put a big guy on my team. I could have put a rat ogre on my team, and I didn't just because like they're expensive and they don't work half the time.
Yep, they can be dangerous too for your team. I mean,
The
the
rat
Rat Ogre
ogre.
knocks your players down, but then some of the other ones too, they Bonehead or some of the other ones really stupid. You lose your tackle zones too,
Mhm.
and so that can also really mess you up.
Yeah, and having one is like what because you do sometimes it's helpful to have the one big guy just to bash people around and kind of hold that middle line really well. But yeah, that's the thing with the 3. You're kind of because you're replacing specialty players with them at that point when you have 3 big guys, and so you really need to be able to rely on them, and you just cannot. Oh, but he's back there and he's
Oh
got the
my
ball.
God,
Herbie Hancock, the
Herbie
renegade human
Hancock.
lineman, has made the rush and picked up the ball.
That was a 5+ pickup too, and he managed to get it.
That's incredible.
Let's see some red die rolling, Connor. Come on now. Oh my God, he makes a dodge. Family Stone's gonna be able to do an attack here, and it's good.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to experiment with. Is I'm trying to not be so scared of the red die. Uh, it's just they're just die. I mean, if you roll 2 skulls, it's like worse odds. I know, but I think of it as just like if you roll 1 skull on a red die, it's the same as rolling 2 skulls on normal die. You can
Yeah.
always roll 2 skulls on normal die, so you can always roll 2 skulls on red die or whatever. Uh, but you can also roll 2 pows. You know,
Yeah, I think if you've done all your meaningful actions already, and it's like you're left with a couple players who have some red dice to roll, you might as well just try for it if it's not gonna really hurt you.
Well, that's the big knockdown on Herbie Hancock. I didn't expect him to last long
Yeah.
back there.
Ooh, big hit on Marvin Gaye. Oh, serious injury.
Serious injury.
Casualty rolls. Hey, that's what I had on my Minotaur last season. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was a move. I think it was movement. I don't even remember. No, it was his agility. That's what it was. No injury. Wow, that's a really good apothecary
Nice.
he has. I should hire his.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I guess. I mean, honestly, that's amazing. Actually, that he's able to keep him without getting hurt. Now, what does Coach Drew want to do here? Looks like he's gonna gang up on Chaka Khan, possibly. Another failed pickup. It's
Oh.
looking like Coach Drew's last match where he was having trouble grabbing that ball.
Mhm.
And he's still saving that reroll, too.
Now all Connor has to do is get somebody who can pick up the ball back there.
Yep.
Let's see if he's able to do that. It's going to be hard considering he did put his two people who can pick up the ball center stage right in the middle next to everybody else.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult for sure.
Interesting.
I think Coach Connor needs to start knocking down some of these players back here and then see if he has any openings available to try to send some other players through, maybe.
Well, I really don't want these guys to go into overtime. I'm kind
Yeah.
of getting sick of overtime.
I'm okay with overtime as long as we don't start the games at like 8:30, you know?
Yeah, I know. Or if it's gonna be overtime, it's gotta be a game like a really crazy game like Cole and Marlowe's.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
Ooh.
They're all good games. I love them
I'll
all.
say,
They're all
to be
good games.
fair, Robbie and Drew's kept me entertained the whole time. I was just tired as fuck, and I
Yeah,
wish I had more energy to be able to like
yeah, that's also
be
part of
more
it.
energetic, you know.
Like,
But like,
yeah,
yeah, back-to-back Blood Bowl game casting when they both go into like OT is just it's hard on you. Still no injuries from either team. Crazy. Come on, start rolling these single dice rolls. Go for a skink. Go for Gariel. There
take
we
it.
go.
Larry might die.
Oh, Sly got stunned. Unfortunate. It's
Hmm.
like that's what I wanted him to do, but it's just like it just doesn't work out sometimes.
In a both down, where does the like what role is on the attack? Like, where does the strength come from when the attacker's like rolling injury?
It's just an armor break roll that they do. Strength doesn't mean anything, I don't think, with a
Oh.
armor break. You just roll 2 dice.
Got it.
Yeah, but all the big guys have mighty blows, so they get a +1 to armor rolls.
So if a
Yep.
big guy gets both down, does his +1 apply to himself?
It applies to the other
No,
guy.
It applies just to the other guy.
neither of them apply
Oh, really?
because, well, it's like they're not punching at full strength since they're both getting hit at the same time.
Mm.
I gotcha.
Like you don't have that good footing to really like slam them down.
Got it. So all the mighty get sucked out of their blow.
Yeah. But with mighty blow, if you break the armor without needing the +1, you get the +1 on the injury.
Yeah. Okay. Both these teams are on a time crunch here. Connor's having trouble getting people to the ball, but it's at least closer to where he wants it to be. Whereas Drew has got to get the ball, pick it up, and take it further away every time he drops it. Oh, but he's setting some tricks up here. There's some shenanigans in the air. I can smell them. It's the reason Kyle's standing there.
Yeah, right. He's like, I'm gonna put some pressure in your backfield.
Oh, I don't think it's pressure. I think it's preparation.
Yeah, well, pressure for scoring.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh
game
my
ain't
God!
gonna do
Reroll it,
shit.
please. Reroll it.
No, that's a 4. That's gonna be tough. I don't think you re-roll this. I think
Wait,
you
it was
just
a 4.
because yeah, I mean it's a 4+ because there's one. He
Oh!
does re-roll. Wow.
And he puts him in a really shitty spot. Well, actually, maybe it's not that bad.
There's really not too many players that can get to him right now.
Yeah, I was thinking about Prince, but he'd have to go through 2 tackle zones. Whoa, big dodge from Stink the Skink.
I think you move stink the skink up 1 space though. Try to cover this diagonal.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Nice hit from Gariel onto Flea.
Yeah, I think Drew might have this. I don't know if he's gonna go for the handoff. Oh, there's a KO. If our first injury.
He should.
Yeah, Coach Connor's players are all spread out right now. It's not looking too good for him.
Yeah, Coach Connor does not have a lot of really good ways to. He doesn't have any good ways to respond. But he doesn't have a lot of ways to respond either. And he's got to pick up Chaka Khan. He does. The standing blitz and the
Ooh.
skulls.
Oh, Connor is upset about that one.
Oh, can we get a Coach Cam? Oh, look, he's all bunched up. Oh my goodness. I thought he was gonna like. I don't know. I can't think of things that are bunched up. But yeah.
Bonehead onto Dinosuchus.
Ooh, that's gonna make things difficult for Charlie trying to run back there.
Yeah, now he doesn't have a safe way to kind of run through.
Maybe Stink can go and push the gang out of the way.
There we go. This will make some space happen.
Mm-hmm. He's not gonna get into handoff range if he goes that route, though.
Yep. But he still could put him in cover, I guess.
Yeah. No, if he can send him back there and get him pretty far, to where I don't think Connor can really mess with it. Well, the gang could maybe pop off, dodge out, and mess with him a little bit, but
Yeah, I think you need to use Stink the Skink to kind of put coverage where the gang's at.
yeah.
Okay. Got another player next to the ball. He still has Larry the Lizard that can make it to make a little cage too.
Mm-hmm. And Stink could also run up there, which he's doing. Kind of getting in the travel path there.
Yep.
Yeah, this is looking like Drew's score. I don't really see a whole lot Connor can do about this.
Connor just needs to dodge out with the gang, I think, here, and probably blitz the ball carrier. Coach Drew kind of left the tackle zone open for that blitz to occur.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see the rest of these hits go out.
There we go. Now it's tackle zone's covered.
Let's see it. Roll the double on Rick. You coward.
Yeah, just go for it. Your player's block. Like, there's a good chance you'll make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Coacher is going to be holding the ball. I think he might be scoring immediately. We'll see.
Which is, I like that. I hate when people drag it out. It's not interesting to watch. I understand like close games is how you have to win, but as a spectator, I hate that shit.
Yeah. But when the rock comes out,
Oh baby.
that's when it gets interesting.
I'm glad that's happened once this season. I think it led into an overtime match too. Yeah, it did actually, wasn't it?
Let's go
Yeah.
shadowing.
Here comes the shadowing.
Oh, he failed it. Just a push.
Oh, that's
Dang.
unfortunate. And the Skink's gonna have
I
dodge.
wanted to see the game break.
Forfeit the match, restart. Ugh.
Don't worry, Coach Alec. You'll be able to go to bed soon.
I did not get much sleep last night.
Me neither. Me neither.
Ooh,
Oh!
a dislocated
James.
shoulder. I think is that strength? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a +1 strength. That's
He's-
an apothecary for
mhm.
sure. No injury either. Wow, still
Two
no
great
injuries.
apothecaries
Oh
on these
my
teams.
God.
These teams hired some good ones. I need a better one.
I got mine from like the shittiest village in town. You know, like
Yeah.
they actually went to like a good place. I think
At least you're not Coach Robbie who got a worse option.
he could have taken.
He
the
didn't
better
realize.
option.
He didn't.
I know, but here's the thing. To be fair,
He just
this
had to stop
game-
and read it a little bit, but
I was
yeah.
gonna say the game lets you hover over before you select it and read what the thing does. Like, oh well, you live and you learn.
You live and
know?
you learn. You live and I mean, you remember when we first started playing and everyone kept hitting the skull because they thought that was the knock them down dice. That happened at least once or twice.
I've only played in Kringle Cup 2 onward. I don't think that happened with me, or
Oh,
it happened
man.
with that first year you guys did it. But man, that's hilarious.
I
I wish
think-
I was a part of that.
I think Hirsch did it once. And,
Oh, really?
And he started KK2, I think.
That's hilarious. No, I remember I got my ass whooped though. Kringle Cup 2. Like I didn't win like my first game until like week 5 or 6 or something like that. There was one week too where it was like my first or second game was against Coach Andrew, and I didn't really understand how to position players well, and I was just getting a bunch of injuries, and so I forfeited the match. I was just like, you can just take the win, and I didn't realize it at the time, but it doesn't give you any
No.
money, experience, or anything
Thank
like
you,
that.
by the way.
And I was so pissed off. I was like, oh my God, that made me want to quit playing. But then I stuck it out and actually had a really good time.
Yep. Yeah, that's what, after Robbie... Is this spoilers if it's from round 2?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
I mean, here's the thing. People should be watching these in order anyways, or at least skimming through it.
It may be. But after Robbie beat me, we were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm having fun. I'm glad that it ended up like that, because I think I would have just got too pissed off and not want to play it anymore." if I lost. I was like, yeah, I understand, because he didn't really want to play in the first place.
Oh, you guys kind of like coaxed him into it.
Well, yeah, I think we cornered him at like a party, and he said it'd be fun. And then once this was actually starting, we're like, "Hey, remember what you said? Remember what you said?" And he's like, "I don't want to." We're like, "Remember what you said?"
A
No,
nice push.
it was a possibility uh, from the wedding, and then I asked him
Oh, because you
nicely, and he
guys got
said
sit at a
yes,
normal
and I
table.
explained it to him like, yes, we set up the games. It's only one game a week.
We're kind of flying through it though. I think we're
Yeah,
on week 4 now, and
w-
it's only been like two and a half, 3 weeks.
it's so much better than how we normally do it.
Literal
My goodness.
months
Yeah, I
later.
know. I remember one week took us actually a month once.
Insanity.
Was that like Kringle Cup 2, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember that. I was like over
Kringle
winter,
Cup 2
Christmas
ended
break or some
at
shit.
in like April or something.
Well, I
It
remember
was
we made a
nearly
tournament.
midsummer.
We made a tournament, and then we just never really started it. We played like one match
Oh,
of
yeah.
it, and it just never
The
happened.
legal lizards or whatever.
No, I was talking about Kringle Cup 2. We started a tournament.
Ah.
Do you guys also have this problem whenever the injury? Well, it doesn't show up like the ooh, injured whenever we get an injury.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does.
Like most of the time it does it, but I've had a few times where it's like they get knocked down, they go on the sidelines, and then they're just suddenly injured. I was like, where was like the injury screen for this at? Huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in Cabal Vision since the season 3 update.
Oh, I know I've
Pretty
gotten
crazy
some
that
this game.
okay, it must be a me problem then. But it was pretty
No,
interesting to
I
see
think I've noticed it, Cole. I don't think it's just a you problem.
okay.
Sorry, Cole, I keep interrupting you.
Well, I was gonna say it was pretty interesting to see Marvin Gaye make a cameo in the season 3 trailer. He killed a man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's what
not
I'm
looking
excited
good.
for the Underworld Shamblers team. It's what I've always liked about the Necromantics. Is that when you kill somebody's player, they join your team. It's like that. It's like the fucking dirtiest salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Coach Doug had that happen to him a few times. Same with Coach Andrew when they played the Nurgles.
Oh! Phil Collins. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
speaking of, and they've used their
Family
apothecaries. That's
Stone
the
is
Who
death
died?
of
dead.
Family Stone. It's
Family
just,
Stone.
it's just
Oh,
Sly all by
no.
himself. That's.
Man, I didn't even get the boom death.
I think it's Jover.
You didn't?
No, it just it popped up on the screen afterwards. You know,
A
just said dead,
skink
dead.
killed a man.
That's
Larry
crazy.
the lizard.
Coach Connor.
Nah, he should run it
Can we
in.
take a look at him? Oh,
He should run it in. There's no way they're gonna score
it's a
if he
sad
just
man
runs it in.
right there.
Do we think
And
he's
this
gonna say he
man-
just rolled really
Why
badly
stop
this game?
there?
This man
Get
has no emotion.
Get Dinocytus to kill Prince.
Just killed someone.
Honestly, Connor's rolls have been actually pretty good this game. So like
Yeah.
Coach Drew's actually had a lot worse rolls in my opinion.
I believe Prince has a bounty on him, doesn't he, Alex?
Yeah,
he does. He was pushed off
Coach Drew
earlier.
pushed. Yeah, he got pushed off the field. So we were hoping for a death, but it just didn't happen.
It didn't happen to him this time.
Nope. To somebody
Someone
else though, I guess. Yeah. I guess Family Stone must have been trash talking or something because it just yeah, he had something out for him against him.
Oh boy, I think we're gonna see another push off coming up soon.
The blender, these sources are putting in some work.
I'd like to see a hit from Gariel onto Rick James.
I want to, yeah. I mean, you might as well go for it. Otherwise, if Rick James starts attacking, he could push you
Oh
out.
wait, look, he still hasn't moved. Down to Sukas. Oh, and he's got
There
the
we
frenzy.
go.
Wait, no, he doesn't have frenzy. I'm sorry.
Oh, why push him away from your?
That's
why
a
push him away from
real
Gariel?
good question. I don't know. Maybe he wanted a free Gargoyle up to stop Sly.
Oh, there's no way Sly's gonna make it there.
Well, now there's
Like,
no way.
I mean, yeah. Well, look at the tackle zone you have to run through to be able to get that ball carrier.
Yeah, well, that's a 6 dodge immediately. I
He
mean,
could come in from the end zone and push out, maybe. I don't know.
oof.
Chaka Khan has not moved from that spot.
This
He's
I think
scared
he was
entire
shitless.
drive.
I think he was there at the end of the first
Oh,
half too.
Ooh.
Ooh, the shadowing.
shadowing.
Why? Why? He's got to just
Dang.
run it in. They can't win the two-turn touchdown with this team.
No, they can't. Not at all. Yeah, he should just run it in. Because now there's a risk of a rock being thrown. Push.
No, the
Oh,
rock only gets thrown if it's the Nuffle prayer. That's I don't think it was a rock throwing.
is that okay?
KO.
Yeah, that didn't come up that time for me, Cole.
Well, it was just a KO, not an injury.
I don't think it pops up at the screen when they get knocked into the crowd, though. I think.
Well, if
think
it's
it's
an
only-
injury, yeah.
All
That was
right,
just a
that's
KO.
Feraligators 1, Renegades of Funk 0. We have 2 more turns left, but that will be the score you see at the end of the game.
Yeah, most likely.
Unless it's there's a slim chance it could end up being 2-0, but I don't think it'll ever be 1-1. Which actually really sucks because I had a parlay going into that.
Coach. Oh, never mind. The coacher's only got 1 turn left. I forgot. I was thinking. I was like, oh, he could go back there and technically score another time, but he only has 1 turn.
Maybe we should contact one of those really sketchy sports betting websites.
Have an in-house
DraftKings.
betting going on.
Yeah, I know like
BetMG.
CS:GO skins.
not even in-house. We'll just make the games for people to bet on. That's how we get.
And then we could fix them just like the NFL.
Yeah, let's go.
It's not illegal for them to do that, by the way. It's
Why would
privately
it?
owned company.
So are we.
I didn't even know we had an LLC. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's Pog Blood Bowl.
That's insane. It's going to be placed out of bounds.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
that's
this is
actually
it.
doable for Connor. Wait. Oh, that's a quick snap. Yeah. Move them all 1 square. Fuck it. Oh.
Wait a second. With the out of bounds, how far can the gang go?
Only a 6 movement. That's
1,
kind of
2,
shit.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that is not very
Wait.
far at all.
Oh, I don't think he could have given it to. Could he give? He could have given it. Oh, maybe he's doing a pass here. Oh, that's what he's doing.
Hit him with a throw.
Why would he have to pass
Why?
if he just automatically gave it to the gang though?
That I don't know. And why is he trying to do a long bomb from fucking back here?
Because he's gonna say it's over anyways.
It's Jover.
All right, let's see this pass.
Oh, it's so Jover.
Was he trying to throw it into the end zone?
Oh. The pass was accurate.
Oh!
Oh my fucking god. He's
Oh
pissed.
no!
Oh, Coach
For the
Connor
6
is
plus.
funning.
All right, turn 1 touchdown.
Connor
Can you do it
is
from this
fumming.
angle? Probably not.
Oh
What's
my
this?
gosh. Why didn't he just give it to the gang?
I don't know.
What
It
the
was just
hell?
bad rolls, man.
Coach Connor's the new Davis? What?
Push out the gang. Put your skinks on him and push
Yeah, get him out of there.
them out. Get him out
Get
of
him out of there.
there. Come on. He's right there. Create the blender.
Oh, boo.
What the hell? Why would you do that?
Push?
Go for
What?
the boat down.
Why?
Just
He
fucking do
pushed,
it.
though. These cowards, these babies, Nuffle
I
frowns on them. Both will lose their next games.
God.
That's what this
Oh my
says.
God.
Little babies. Come on now.
How many deaths have we had so far now?
I need to update mine actually real quick. Hold on.
Because my 6-war pillion almost died.
Yeah, I remember that. That was graveyard.
And that's why you don't buy a rat ogre.
I don't even remember what number Bretzel was.
Uh-oh.
Me neither. But maybe you can just watch the game.
You can watch the game on Pog Blood Bowl.
Pog Blood Bowl on YouTube.com.
Now announcing JoJo D&D on Tutu Andrew's channel. Uh-oh.
And banned. Oh my
Uh-oh.
goodness.
Oh.
Coach Robbie.
Oh. And okay, one last turn by Coach Connor. What's he gonna do? So many things he could do.
We could probably try
bones
and
are
get
the
a
money.
triple slap onto Dino Man.
Yeah, that would be good. Let's see a
Rick-
big foul from the big guy. Honestly, I mean, who cares if they get sent off on turn 16?
You know, Rick James pushes.
Rick
Marvin,
James always makes me think of
Shaka
epic
Khan.
rap battles of history. Oh, there's the big hit from Marvin Gaye onto Dino Suckus.
Go for a pen or foul roll or something.
Foul.
Do it with Rick James.
Oh, by the gang. Oh wait, no, that was the gang who's hitting. I'm stupid.
No, the gang was doing the attack.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You're even stupider than me because you don't
No,
understand
you
why I
said
was
it.
stupid.
You said the gang is who he was hitting.
Coach Robbie deafened and muted because I don't know why. He didn't want to
He
hear us
thinks
talk
he's
about
playing.
the game, I guess. I don't know, man. Oh, wait, no, wait. He's out in the woods? He just wanted to watch the game and not hear us. Maybe he's got people around? Shit,
Did he
he's
just
out of here.
leave?
He's gone. He was in the woods.
Maybe he got attacked by a bear.
Oh, I think he's walking home on the Monon Trail.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh,
Nothing
nothing.
burger.
Go for some red die rolling. Come on.
Let's please. Okay,
Oh, we're
there's...
not done yet.
Kill
Chaka
him, man.
Khan. On the Black Cayman.
Coach Connor can also burn 5 minutes.
We can hit
of
Nile
his,
Croc.
chest
We can
hack.
hit
Burn
American
5.
Gator. You know, there's still 2 people left to be smacked. Nile
Alright.
Croc and American
Oh,
Gator.
my God.
Roll the red
on.
die. Come on, Prince.
Come
Roll a
on.
red skull and die.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, okay. See that?
Ooh.
Coach Drew, you know you want to take the defender stumbles. You
Yeah,
know you want
He
to.
Drew,
would
you
risk
owe
it.
it to him for the death.
Look at that!
Hell
Look at
no.
that pretty dice! Look at that pretty dice!
Nah,
It's
he
got an
just
exclamation mark on it. Oh. All right, you don't have to make that many decisions here. You got this.
Yeah, he's forcing a chain push.
Surgical.
Alright, come on, Prince. Take down American Gator.
Ah.
He's an American Gator.
I do want to say Drew ended with 30 seconds on his chess clock.
He still could.
You want to know why him and Robbie's game was almost 2 hours long?
Yeah, I know. That's exactly why. The 2 of
Because
them.
they both did it. Holy shit.
Arg.
Arg indeed.
Wow. What a game. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game of Blood Bowl. Waiting for both of our coaches to get back here. We've got one.
Got one.
Got
There's
one.
the other. All right, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's interview our coaches here. We're gonna start with Coach Connor of the Renegades of Funk. Coach Connor, how do you feel coming out of that one?
I feel pretty good, honestly, because that was the craziest, most evenly matched game of Blood Bowl I think I've ever played. Like that was not a battle of the rules. That was a battle of the wits there. When he was
Yeah.
able to single out my players and stop movement, then he had it. He had it. I was really banking on that Hail Mary. I'm surprised it got as far as it did. Everything lined up perfectly, and then that fucking interception happens, man. And that's not how dreams are made, right there.
Mm-mm.
But regardless, I feel like if I can do this against Coach Drew, who's a veteran, you know, he's played in quite a few tourneys.
Not really.
Against the Lizardmen, hey, compared to me, he's got one more on me.
No, it's the other way around, I believe.
That's not true. I didn't play last tourney.
You didn't play in the Midsummer Open.
This is like probably my fourth game total of Blood Bowl. So I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like if I can withstand a player, a coach like Coach Drew, I can withstand
Of Blood Bowl 3 or
something
of Blood Bowl?
of Blood Bowl 3.
Okay.
I feel like I could withstand something on the caliber of like 9/11 happening or something.
Oh,
so I feel
shit.
Great.
Mhm.
Well played, Coach Drew.
Okay,
game,
well,
Coach.
let's interview Coach Drew. Coach Drew, how do you feel coming out of that game?
Like Coach was talking about, that first half was, I mean, I don't think the ball moved more than 5-10 yards, maybe the whole half. I mean, we were down
Yeah.
each other's throat for that whole first half, and then that second half, I think as soon as I got that death, that's when things really turned around, and I held off on scoring because I knew I had the advantage, and
Mhm.
I think it kind of just evolved from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you played really well. You both did play really well. It was a great game to watch. I'm so glad you didn't get into overtime at 9:30 though. So yeah, but anyways, congratulations, coaches, both of you, especially you, Coach Drew, for winning.
Thank you.
And good luck going forward in the Kringle Cup 3. Everybody,
Invested warp coin.
goodbye.
Don't forget to like the video and
Goodbye.
subscribe.
Oh, invested warp coin.
Goodbye.
Our Patreon.
Oh,